Dan cries about his problems.
That's materialistic. You know,
being a man is hard.
in many words, if you can't eating wise after going through what
100%. I remember even too, you said,
Yeah, and you know, us casual people.
but with that being said, like if it's
degraded for some reason. I don't know if money.
We are back live, yes, with Brothers United Roundtable, man. We're back with another video. In today's video, man, we got to talk about Steve Harvey is for sale. He is for sale. You know, I remember the Republicans. I remember when Donald Trump was running for office, and bald-head Steve Harvey was right there supporting Donald Trump. He was backing Donald Trump. I remember that, right? And now that Kamala Harris is running, he is now supporting the Democrats. And we're going to break down this video and go over sellout Steve Harvey. You know, he is for sale. He is bought and paid for. You know what I'm saying? Always understand that. He's just another one of these bought and paid for puppet celebrities they put out on the front stage to have you, black people, vote and convince you to vote for nothing. Because we're not getting nothing from the Democrats, because we didn't get nothing in these 3 years, which makes you think something's going to change. Let's continue.
Be able to get a small business loan because you can be president too with a criminal record, so that's a nice exchange.
Oh, so you throwing shots at Donald Trump because of all of these criminal allegations he's going through. So now you're throwing shots and saying, since he's a felon, you can be a president when you've been a felon. But you know what's so funny about this? Didn't you support Donald Trump when he became president last time, when he was running last time? Didn't you support him? Now he's a felon. Now you can become president as a felon now. See what I'm talking about? These sellout puppets, man. That's why I don't believe in these dudes, man. Shit don't make you even believe in voting or none of this. It's all a scam. They just pay these talking heads to run their mouth to convince you to vote. We already know that we already know the reality of this voting system, that they already chose the person already. But they're going to go and play these charades and play these little games and telling you, well, your vote matters. So Steve Harvey going to try to convince the black people to vote. Let's continue.
Ain't that about it?
Yeah.
You know, look, I've been reading this paper because I got a headache trying to stay on course, so just let me go off this paper for a minute. Before y'all start calling my radio show and DMing me, talking about why you ain't asked no hard-hitting questions, that ain't what this is. I'm throwing a lob. This is an alley-oop for a dunk, because this administration needs to get the word out of what they're actually doing and what they're actually accomplishing, so we can stop all this foolishness about what you're doing for black people.
Let me stop it right there. What did they do for us in the last 3 years? You know we still running under the Democrats. You still know that, right? You bald-head fool. You do know that, Steve Harvey. Sellout Steve, bought and paid for Steve. What did we get in these 3 years? I know what we got. The immigrant crisis. We got inflation. We got during the pandemic, biting, screwing people over with these, you know. I don't want to talk about that, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTube, but you know what I mean. So this is the problem. Black people didn't get nothing now, and we're not going to get nothing during the death. We're not going to get nothing the next 4 years. You know what we might get? No, it ain't no might. You know what we going to get? A third great war if them Democrats get back in office. And not just in the world, but we're going to get in this country with the migrant situation. We got to be real about this. Let's continue.
Can't nobody come out with no agenda and call it this for black people and expect to get in the White House. You got to play the game different. Y'all know what this is. So now this next question is another lob for her to dunk. Because they done a lot, man. But we see,
The next question is another lob. Okay. Of course it's another one. Because she paid you. She dropped the bag off to Steve Harvey for Steve Harvey to give her an alley-oop. That's what you do when people pay you. You do a job. And you're doing your job to make her look good. Come on, Steve Harvey. We already know your game.
on this radio show, I'm hearing all these people talking about, I'm not voting if they not doing nothing for us. Listen to me. If you...
Hold up, wait a second. Of course you're not going to vote. You should vote if somebody's going to do something for you. If nobody doing nothing, passing no political agenda for you, why the hell are you voting? Especially us as black people. Why are we voting? The Democrats ain't did nothing for us these past 3 years. But gave us inflation and kicking us out of our communities because of the immigrant crisis. That's what they doing. We all catching hell under the Democrats. So I don't know what the hell you talking about, Steve Harvey. But they ain't did nothing for us in these 3 years, and they damn sure ain't finna do nothing for us in these 4.
Do not vote. The analytics will show. They know how many women vote, they know the age you are when you vote. If we don't vote, how we gonna ask for something next time? If you ain't got no voting power.
Oh my God. If you don't vote, how you gonna ask for something next time? You didn't get nothing this time for your vote, but maybe next time they're gonna give you something for your vote. That's a load of crap and you know it. You sellout ass bald-head fool. They dropped a bag off to convince, so they dropped a bag off to dumbass Steve Harvey, sellout Steve Harvey, to convince us to vote. Because Steve Harvey said it, or Ricky Smiley said it, or all these paid off sellout ass coons said this. Do not vote. Do not, I repeat, do not vote for the Democrats. They didn't do nothing for you for the last 2 years. What makes you think they're gonna do? Oh, it's a woman. Shit ain't gonna change. She's definitely ain't gonna do nothing for you. She even had a video saying, why should you want to, I mean, she had a video talking about that. Why should I exclusively help black people? It's other people that need help too. Exactly. Kamala already told you what it is. But you got this bald head ass coon, man, sellout ass Steve, bought and paid for Steve, trying to convince you that if you vote, maybe they'll do something for you next time. Boy, I'm telling you.
You talking about reparations. Ain't nobody finna give you no reparations and you don't vote.
They not gonna give you no damn reparations anyway if you vote anyway. What you talking about, dude? You sound like you sound like an idiot, Steve Harvey.
Why you think they finna give us some money? No how, man. I hope they do. They owe us. I'll go down there. I'm sorry.
And see, let me tell you something. For those who just don't understand, they use these celebrities because of your love for them, because you may have liked their comedy or their shows that they've been in. They use these people as paid shields to convince you to vote for people who didn't do nothing. They didn't do nothing for you for the last 2 years, and they damn sure ain't gonna do nothing for us for the next time. And we already know for damn sure they ain't gonna give us no damn reparations. I tell you what they gonna give us though. They gonna replace the black community with the migrants. And I promise you, that's a fact. And on top of that, I know what else they're gonna give us too. A third war.